Yeah.
I mean, and sometimes we was really out. I mean, Luak, when we were third, we going out on the last lap.
Yeah.
We took all this in front.
Yeah.
I mean, it should not happen. And then they make some last sector what have never ever been done.
Yeah.
Not before, not after.
Yeah.
And just squeeze in front.
It's lovely to hear that you feel the same way. Like, there are times when me and Hal go home and we're so lucky just to be involved in sport at this level is a joy, isn't it?
It is really.
Oh, contact off the start here. This in the blue car is one of our favourite drivers from yesterday, who we gave a full send medal to, Tuomas Venäläinen. Watch that car for flames pouring off the exhaust, but been beaten out of turn 1 by Marcus Norman. Lars England is at the back on the standard lap, and Matthias Janssen went straight to the joker. Matthias sent me a DM on Instagram last night. His mechanics were having a bit of a party in the bus at 1:30 in the morning, but it was bright sunshine still. I mean, not the sun wasn't up, but it just doesn't get dark.
Not at all, no. Marcus Norman in running second was fast yesterday. Got over the issues that they had in Denmark. Didn't come to Julius, but back on the pace and fighting Venäläinen here. Venäläinen jumped the start twice yesterday, didn't he? And crucially in the final, which robbed us of one of the finals where we were robbed off a real battle for victory. I think Simon Tiger had the measure, as you're very fond of those things, aren't you, Andrew?
Tommy, that
like good old times.
It's great, though, isn't it?
It is, for sure.
I went and looked at the car, and you know, it's absolutely rapid, and it's very home prepared. You know, everything in it is handmade. There's folded aluminium dash panels and things. It's old school. It's an old school home built rallycross car with a rotary engine in it, and it's just awesome.
Sure it is. Yeah. I think he can improve a little bit with the ride height, because it's so simple. You can walk under the car without jacket up. So there is some improvement to do there, and I don't exactly understand why there is all time one wheel in the air.
No, so Simon Tiger's car is the same sometimes. We've seen, not all the while, but it was they made settings changes, didn't they? In I think it was in Nissan, the first round. Tiger, they did one session. Only one session. It was picking up a wheel, and then it went back. So we wondered if maybe they changed roll bars and then changed their mind. But
so if you want a world championship winning supercar setup, go to Tommy. If you want to win in two-wheel drive, maybe look for someone else.
Yeah. I mean, look at it, Tommy. Again, it's just one wheel up. Yeah.
You heard about one wheel in the sand, but that's quite another thing.
Yeah, totally.
One wheel in the air.
Yeah. Look at it.
Have you done much rear-wheel drive driving? We know obviously your history in four-wheel drive, but
maybe saving the tyres, Tommy. You know, by just lifting one of those front tyres up. What do you think?
I can check it if we do one. Maybe
it could work.
I don't know. No, but it's good to see it. And I mean, it's amazing to see these guys. You can imagine how much time they spend in the workshop thinking, find own solutions, and saying, okay, no, I go for race. This will be it. I'm going to beat everybody. And they go there. Maybe they don't beat everybody, but they have some own solutions and do it homemade. I mean, it's amazing. It's nice.
Oh, Janssen's going up the inside into the hairpin. Not going to work, surely. Going to have to try and avoid the bollards on the inside and end up with a penalty like yesterday. There's a bit of black smoke out the back of Venäläinen at the end of the start-finish straight. I wonder if there was a problem, but apparently not. And still just on the limits or on the lock stops, flames coming out. Somebody put a video up on Twitter yesterday. I hadn't even realised I'd said it's irrelevant. There's flames coming out of the exhaust. I don't even know what was irrelevant, but it's just great to watch. Marcus Norman takes the first open two-wheel drive race, 3:18.9. Comes Lars England.
Guys, I think I have to leave you because I'm going to do some spotting support for Nils as well.
Of course,
together with Per Andersson. We do it together, both Johan and Nils. So it's also, by the way, nice to follow Nils, what he have grown up and do good result. I was impressed yesterday and also a whole year. So good work from him. And
these cars are wicked, man. I always make time to watch these guys.
Are you a big fan of Tuomas Venäläinen in the blue
one?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I know.
You could have a full barbecue on the back of it.
Couldn't you? He's been bringing us the merch as well, Fraz. You know, you're bringing us Jamaican stuff. He bought us a neck thing, which we've been using to protect ourselves in the mods. I've got a poster underneath the table here. Yeah. Well, I can lend you one. Here. You can be a Venäläinen supporter for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. Yeah, just a little team running this car, and the flames from the exhaust yesterday. Every time he lifted off, it just well, you see it in a minute. Stick with this for one more race.
I mean, he even almost goes on the 2 back wheels when the start, like a wheelie almost.
Yeah, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
I'm gonna go ready, guys.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to stay for the Tuomas Venäläinen?
I'm gonna go watch it out on.
Oh, you're gonna go watch it on the side of the track, Fraser. You cop out, mate. Great to see you. Thank you for having me, guys. Yeah, good luck for the rest of the day, dude. Take it easy. So Fraser McConnell has left the building. I suspect he's going to go and jump in the paddock tent and get himself ready for Supercar. He will watch a bit of Venäläinen. He's hilarious, isn't he?
He is very funny.
Oh, it's just the words toast. You're toast if you get it. I need a better vocabulary, Hal. You said you wanted to be a Finn. I'd really like to be a Jamaican.
You have quite a big vocabulary. Or at least lots of words you touch together.
Well, yeah. In varied sentences of varied success. Is that roughly what commentary is, do you think? Just have a bunch of words put together in a random order and see if it makes a sentence. Venäläinen, Janssen and England. Janssen has been right up there on the pace all season, or certainly been the main challenger. But Venäläinen starts, yes, they were epic, and listen to that rotary lump off the line. It's a 1.3 litre, but with 300 or something horsepower. And Venäläinen will hope to challenge Tiger here. He was the only person to beat Tiger yesterday. Venäläinen won Q2. And the man behind him, Matthias Janssen, is the only person to have beaten Tiger for the rest of the season, Hal.
Janssen's car looks so unlikely, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's going quickly ever.
No.
You know, whereas Simon Tiger's car moves around all over the place, got lots of dive on the brakes, picks up the nose under acceleration, much like Venäläinen's is out front here. Matthias Janssen's car never looks that dramatic, but it's very effective, isn't it?
I love Venäläinen. I was thinking about the ride height thing that Tommy had mentioned. Look at the flames. I'll just listen to it. It just look at the flames. Listen to it. That's it, isn't it? Basically, you just keep repeating that every lap. But oh no way! Leave it out. Up on 2 wheels through turn 1. There's more to it than just flames and noise. That was 2 wheels through turn 1. That is, and there was no lifting. Hashtag no lifting. Yes, Tuomas Venäläinen, you legend.
I think there was a little, it came out of the throttle a little bit just to make sure the nose came down as he steered into it. Perfect car control to get it to sit back down flat. But that's what Tommy Christopherson was alluding to about the ride height, because there's so much body movement. You know, these Cooper tyres are very, very grippy, and they're gripping up on the outside, and all that inertia just goes to the outside 2 wheels of the car. Let's watch him through this time around. Is he going to be a little more cautious on turning? Gone to the inside earlier. Yeah, much more cautious. He turned in quite aggressive, didn't he? Janssen goes to the joker. He turned in quite sharp, and he just popped up onto 2 wheels. Brilliant.
Absolutely. Yeah, but that's radio control car business. You know, you don't see grip roll, do you? Is what we call it.
I've seen a grip roll in a Super 600 car.
Have you really?
Julian Godfrey just turned in like that and just rolled it,
which is very, very unusual.
You don't see it often, do you?
No, not normally. So yeah, it's that's where the grip roll, where the tyres dig in and grip, and literally and it's what I used to teach motorsport. Everybody used to say, "Oh, I'm worried that if I slide the car, it will roll." You are so 100 million times unlikely to roll a car in that way. It's so rare. You would nearly always slide off or spin the car. Cars normally roll when they hit something. So you go sideways, you dig into the grass, you hit a curb. That's what does it. Venäläinen into the joker with the Smurf on the side of the car. I asked the guy who was in his team yesterday, why is there a Smurf? And he goes, I don't know. Why not? And I thought, well, that's a fair argument. He comes out in front of Janssen. I'd say actually has gapped Janssen slightly more. Belches a few more flames out the back. Has been on 2 wheels, and basically we've already given him a full send award for yesterday. I'll lick the stamp and send it medals, and he's getting one, definitely. Need to pop out and give him that later on. Look at that. His fuel bill would be remarkably reduced if he didn't dump litres of it out through the rear end. Venäläinen aiming for the time, and I think he might have got it. 17.3.
Close.
Yeah. So just listen to that. Awesome. 0.4 of a second back. I tell you what, if he hadn't done the 2-wheeler through turn 1, Hal, I reckon he'd have had that. Here is the result, 317.3. Janssen 1.4 back. Lars England is, I'm afraid, off the pace this weekend, which is unusual. Me and Hal were saying that Porsche 911 you would expect maybe this. Now, are we seeing our favourites in together? Yes, we are. Simon Tiger and Tuomas Venäläinen, Matthias Janssen and Rami Kautio in this one. So it's rotary-engined cars in P1 and P2. So far, what we've seen is Tuomas Venäläinen in the blue car with the Smurf on the side gets an awesome launch. Simon Tiger, once the car is away, is able to stretch his legs. But if Venäläinen can get that launch and shut the door, I think Tiger will go Joker straight away. That's a jump start for Rami Kautio. Lots of the locals have jumped the start, Toppy, compared to the regulars. And is that because of differences in the start procedure?
Yeah. The reaction happens immediately when the ready race sign goes off. You are so ready to go,
pumped.
but you cannot. You need still wait when the green comes. So in many places, it's the lights getting away,
and
but here it comes.
Yeah, sure. So just a little bit more time looking at lights. Hal, any jump starts for you recently?
Yeah, there have been, yeah. I raced.
But that's because your leg have been shaking so much.
So excited. Spent all our time criticising people in the World Championship for jumping the start, and then I raced in the final round of the British Championship in Ollie O'Donovan's supercar, and when they're ready to race, light went out, and just felt like the biggest idiot in the entire field.
Simon Tiger versus Tuomas Venäläinen. Great start by Venäläinen again, shuts the door on Simon Tiger immediately. I think that'll see Tiger go straight to the Joker lap on the inside line, but let's see. Round the outside goes Rami Kautio, but Kautio has two Jokers to do. It's exactly what happens. Kautio versus Venäläinen down the back straight over that bumpy section. And Venäläinen is in the lead on the standard laps, and now we've got a race in our hands, Hal.
I did wonder whether, with Kautio running around the outside, if Venäläinen would call Tiger's bluff and Joker anyway, because he'd give up the race lead.
Well, it wouldn't have been a bad thing to do. We've seen people compromise other people with it, and then you just take away. We saw it early on in a lights race, didn't we? I think it was, and everybody joking on lap one.
We did, yeah.
Go on, Toppy. What's your thoughts on that?
This is the moment when you need to be shut up for the moment. Listen to this sound. What's coming out of this engine?
It's so good, isn't it? But it's the flames as well.
Yeah.
Watch him at the end.
This car is crazy.
Listen to this. This is this. Here we go.
Look at this.
Yes! Jesus! It's so good, isn't it? Oh, he's gone Joker straight away. Venäläinen, this is to try and cover off Simon Tiger behind. Tiger coming down the straight now. Venäläinen coming from the Joker. I think Simon Tiger's done enough. Going to get round the outside. Venäläinen did the right thing there to cover him off. Right, come on, give us a race now. So we know, it's so close, isn't it? It was nearly enough, but not quite.
5.1 the gap as Tiger crossed the finish line. I think maybe with one more lap he might have done it.
Look at the attitude of those two cars. Their noses are so high in the air. Here we go through that. Listen to this. Listen up. Is this a bit of you, Toppy? Yeah, this is more you. Yeah. Is this where
the sounds are, they're totally two different kind of cars, totally different kind of engines.
So
and
good.
The sounds for the both cars are mega.
Yeah, it's
as you say.
Mega. Oh, Venäläinen's looking onto the inside line, just trying to find a way through. Showing himself in the mirrors of Simon Tiger. Seems he can brake a bit later, but the car looks about half the size of Simon Tiger's from the side. I mean, it's clearly not, but it's wonderful. I love it.
Come on.
Trying to find a way through. Again, Simon Tiger has made very few mistakes this year, but to be fair, hasn't come under this kind of pressure, I think, before. Hal?
Is this more vs Tiger, huh?
Yes, it is. Yes. Who would win in a fight between a Tiger and a Smurf? Well, at this point, it's looking like a Tiger, but the Smurf is right there. Kautio has joked twice, still come out in front of Janssen. Venäläinen is still there. Tiger goes slightly defensive, locks a wheel on the way in. Venäläinen going to look to capitalize on that. The exit gets alongside. Tuomas Venäläinen, a mistake from Simon Tiger. Be careful, guys, at the end of the straight. Venäläinen goes through. Simon Tiger will try to respond, but he just got slightly too deep on the brakes.
Tiny little lock up into the first corner on the entry and a nudge in the rear now. That's the first time we've seen Simon Tiger passed with a genuine move on track all season, isn't it? And he's got a proper fight on his hands now.
Simon Tiger in P2. Venäläinen leading. Venäläinen will surely defend into the hairpin. Tiger now must follow him to the finish line. What do you think about that, Toppy?
No, it was a really nice tap to the smart spot. Little tap for the smart spot, so it was a nice move.
Yeah, good stuff. So a little bit of a Scandi flick into the final corner, and it is Venäläinen in the Smurf taking the win from Simon Tiger. Great battle on track.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have.
Janssen. Go on, Toppy.
No, but honestly, I would like to see more Finnish people here in this race. It's not so many, and it's really bad because we're having this great race here in Oulu in Finland. So I wish the next time there will come some Finnish people.
Open two-wheel drive. It's Lars England who's missed out. We were trying to work it out. Look at the bottom of the table. You can see why. 115, 116, and the twos on 117. So Antti Vaara, Marcus Norman, Matthias Janssen all had DNFs, I think, in that last one. Yeah, they did. All on 36 points there. And you can see actually that Marcus Norman had a DNF in the previous session as well. Simon Tiger top of the standings from Tuomas Venäläinen. Open two-wheel drive next, final here. Simon Tiger versus Tuomas Venäläinen on the front row. Two rotary powered cars. Turbo rotary in Simon Tiger's car. Tiger has the best start at the end of the straight, but Venäläinen has had the best start away from the line. So Venäläinen has to nail this and then slam the door immediately. And we saw him react after just one lap last time, but Simon had done enough to edge him. It's been a great fight between them. No jump start, which I'm really pleased about. Venäläinen's got another great start, moves across on Tiger immediately. On contact between them, don't do anything silly. Oh, going to get turned around. Simon Tiger into the side of Venäläinen. Venäläinen going to go backwards through turn one. Well, that's robbed us of what was going to be a great fight. Bit disappointing. Come on, Venäläinen, get the car out there. Done well to do that. I thought he buried it in the gravel on turn one. Venäläinen moved across quite quickly on Simon Tiger there. Wasn't quite far enough across to be moving in with that sort of pace, Hal, I thought. But what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. I think track position is king, and obviously very keen to take track position away from Tiger. Tiger got thrown up in the air. Not really, I was going to say great save. Not really a great save because just fortunate with the way the car landed. Not really much you can do at that stage. Matthias Janssen has a look up the inside. More contact, but holds on to it. Great move.
Great save. More than that, wasn't it? It was 45 degrees to the direction of travel. It was Antti Vaara. And Antti Vaara runs out wide, does well, waits there. Vaara did the good thing, waiting to bring the car back onto the circuit. Janssen's going to go joker. I think this is to try and cover Tiger off in terms of championship points, because Tiger went on lap one. Simon Tiger coming down the straight now. Something bodywork-wise is missing. Is it the front bumper from Simon Tiger's car from that contact with Venäläinen?
Yeah, the front bumper got left in turn one, didn't it, after the contact? Fortunate for Tiger that wasn't worse. Venäläinen lucked out by the second part of the contact that sent him sideways into the first corner. Ultimately, we're the ones that have lucked out because we're missing out on a great battle for the lead. Tiger's done a great job, though, by taking the joker lap early on, keeping his nose clean after that first corner incident, and despite his BMW looking a little bit worse for wear without the front bumper, I almost didn't recognise it when I was thinking, who's that?
Yeah. What car have we misrecognised? And he may do it. No, do you know what? I was going to say he might do his best not to run his own bumper over, but he just did it, and that shows the commitment, does it? So his bumper and also a little bit of the front right wing is missing from Simon Tiger's car. Hopefully no mechanical damage. It's a fair amount of camber on the front right, but I think that's just set up.
Take nothing away from Cueto, though, to be leading the final in his home round of the Open Tour Drive category in RallyX Nordic. Pretty special to have joined this international series at this event. He's not far enough ahead of Tiger at the moment to be able to joker and come out in front, but still leading the way is a wonderful place to be.
That was what I was going to ask, because Cautio's actually been pretty quick earlier on today. Do you remember, went with Simon Tiger for a good couple of laps.
Tiger's best lap's a second faster.
If he'd responded early with the carnage that happened to Tiger behind, he might have been able to hold on.
No, I think Tiger gained enough back in the joker lap. He didn't lose that much time, really, did he? Because Venäläinen has spun out of his way. It's not like he had to stop and avoid Venäläinen, because Venäläinen went right off the circuit on the inside. Venäläinen's still rotating and has actually he's done the second fastest lap behind Tiger. But he's some 12 seconds off the back of the next driver, so it's largely irrelevant now, just proving a bit of a point.
We'll see him on the last lap, I'm sure, spitting flames and gravel and all sorts across the circuit. Simon Tiger putting on another brilliant show. Tiger looking to keep an unbeaten record this season, and I think this weekend has definitely been his hardest challenge. So far he's won every single round. Can he make it 7 from 7? In goes Calcio, crucial for Simon Tiger. For me, he's absolutely miles out in front here. He's kept his cool when he's been under enormous pressure, and he comes out in the lead. Marcus Norman going to get P2. Calcio going to drop behind Janssen, or Janssen going to hold on. Calcio gets at the inside. Janssen then gives him a nudge. There's a little bit of contact between them earlier on in the race. It's returning the favour. Simon Tiger, what a great job.
Paper-thin disposable bodywork on the front of the Volvo. Where did Marcus Norman finish yesterday? I've lost that bit of
Marcus Norman
paper.
yesterday, I have no idea.
I think he was
second.
He was
second. But Simon Tiger, 6 from 6. Is he going to get 7 from 7? I mean, actually, that's a good point. Simon Tiger's got to be the champion, surely, because even if he drops the score, well, I'll tell you what, he's got to turn up in Arvika, so we can't call him champion until he gets there. But how 6 from 6? Which one do you drop?
You literally couldn't do any more. The only difference is that he didn't qualify top in the second round in Julius over the Saturday and Sunday, so he dropped a single point there in the intermediate classification, and therefore that will be the one he ends up dropping.